have made it down to Monkey Powder Park, the home of Fleetlands FC. The game is on today, thankfully, and they are taking on Alresford Town.
Not Ash.
Not Ash.
Doing the bar review. What's going on? So here we are in the clubhouse, which is literally as you come in, it's on your left behind one of the goals. First impressions, nice and spacious, lots of good memorabilia on the wall of past teams and successes. It's got the Christmas tree up though, even though Laura and her mum would like that idea. Far too early, isn't it, Matthew? But as it's got Powder Monkey Park, it's actually a brewery, isn't it? So Matt has gone for a pale ale, Lager Pilsner. I've gone for one of their ciders today, just the one because I'm driving. So they look reasonably good value on the list, thanks to the generosity of the chairman. We got them for free, so thank you very much. Sky Sports on the telly, and they've got a good selection of other beers as well. They've got Heineken, and they've got lots of bottles like Budweiser, etc. All your standards, Cruise Campo, and Dartboard as well. So all in all, good first impression.
Joined by Ian, who's the chairman up at Fleetlands FC. Tell us a little bit about Fleetlands.
Afternoon, chaps. Welcome to Fleetlands, your first visit.
Yes.
It seems every time you try to come here, we get rained off, so it's nice to catch you. Yeah, welcome to Fleetlands. Been in since 1947. We had a brief tenure in the Wessex when it was first invented and dropped back into Hampshire and spent a long time in there. And due to the state of the ground, we couldn't get promoted. So the last 4 or 5 years, we've put a lot of effort in. Built a couple of stands, got some floodlights, done a lot around the ground, and managed to get ourselves to the Wessex. Ambition hasn't stopped there, we're still growing, we're still building. LEDs going in March to replace the old bloody lights, and we've just opened up burger wagons, we've got a new boardroom being built, so we're constantly working to try and make it better. So hopefully next year or two we'll be done, infrastructure's in place, and then long-term plans is we want to build a new clubhouse, changing rooms and everything else. So
that's amazing.
Yeah, that's Fleetlands. So that's Fleetlands off the pitch. On the pitch we're getting better year on year. Got promoted 3 years ago, 4 years ago now. 8th, 5th, 5th. So this year we're hoping to go a little bit one better and try and get into the promotions, because that's the ambition, is Wessex Prem. We've got everything in place now as far as ground requirements are come, unless they change it, of course. So yeah, we're good to go. We've got the players, and so yeah, I think the squad's good enough. I've got probably the best management team I think I've ever had at Fleetlands, and that's no disrespect to anybody that's been here before, but the actual team is a great setup, so well organised, and I pay some credit to Manor for that. So yeah, we can get, I think, 1 or 2 more players I think would be nice, because our squad is quite tight, so we need to get 1 or 2 possibly in to see us through for the season, but I think we'll be there or thereabouts at the end.
Brilliant. And yourself, how did you get involved with the club?
I had a brief tenure at Gosport Borough, a few years ago. They were pretty much going to the wall financially. They were in trouble and whatnot. And Danny Thompson, who was a friend of mine, asked me to go in and give them a hand and try and do a bit of advising and things. So I went in there for a wee while, changed a few bits around. I didn't have the money to save Gosport Borough, but through Ray Stenton, bless him, who was a friend of mine, he introduced me Ian McInnes. I brought Ian McInnes in. Ian did things his way, and I wasn't adding the value I wanted to add, so I stepped away. And I wasn't sure what to do. I had 2 or 3 offers to go places. But quite honest, I came down here, met old George when he was alive, and this club was dying because, I mean, George was in his 80s by then, and old John was in his 80s by then, and they didn't have the get up and go or the wherewithal to take it forward. And if nothing happened, the club was going to become threatened. So I thought, well, you know what, I could come here and hopefully make some improvements. So plan was 5 years to try and get them into Wessex. I've been here 8 now because of COVID and things, and so my plan's still 5 years, but I'm not saying when that's going to start now. But, yeah, we've done a lot around the place, and that's how I come to be here. And I think this is probably going to be my last port of call. So I just want to find myself a little seat in the corner now and just sit there and have a beer in the quiet.
Don't blame you. Ian, thanks very much for your time.
Pleasure. Welcome.
Onions.
Well. Someone not feeling their best today, are they?
Someone who's not feeling their best today. No.
Serves you right for trying to party with the children in the mosh pit on Monday night.
I wish it was that was the case. To be quite honest with you.
You had a good gig though, didn't you?
Yeah,
Offspring?
enjoyed it.
Reliving
Roll back the years, 30 seconds in the mosh pit, realised I'm too old to be doing that.
I've also got apologies to make, telling everyone I'd be on the radio Thursday, but unfortunately, well, disgustingly, I got relegated for Tony Robinson and then John Cleese. How dare they shill their new books?
I know, how dare all these 70s comedians gazump you?
We finally made it to Powder Monkey Park, haven't we?
Yep.
We have tried about 3 times in the last 2 years to try and get down here, but weather, travel restrictions, roadworks and other circumstances have always got in the way, haven't they, last minute. So this is 4th time lucky, even though at one point during the week we thought
could be rained off.
Will the curse strike again? But we're here today. Nice drive, about an hour it took us. First impressions, I quite like this stadium.
Yeah,
very
it's
nice. Good
nice little ground.
facilities here.
Nice little ground actually.
Yeah.
Looking forward to exploring the little pub they got as well.
Shame you're too ill to have any beers today, isn't it, Matthew?
Never too ill to beer.
So what about Fleetlands then? Because obviously we have, my memory serves me correctly, we saw them at Ringwood last season, 3-0, was that last time?
Yeah. Kurt Robbins, who's their top scorer this season with 9 goals he scored that day. He's probably their main talisman up front. Kelvin Robinson's come back in from Stoneham. Their last 3 league games were a 0-0 draw away to Cove, a 1-0 away win to Ash, and a 3-2 away defeat to US Portsmouth. Another player I'd like to mention for them is Alfie Liss, their captain. He's like their talisman. Yeah. He's probably the guy all the play goes through. We've got playmaker in midfield, defence sort of thing. Jason Mann's coming as their manager this season after Matt Powell moves on to Baffins.
Yes.
So it's a bit of a new phase for them, I think, a little bit. But
yeah, but they're up there again though, aren't they? And same could be said for their opponents also today, haven't they? Because they have a lot of change in the summer. Not had the best of starts, but despite their result the other night, they are picking up, aren't they?
Well, yeah, like Fleetlands, they were playoff semi-finals the previous 2 years in Division 1. That was under Connor Doswell and Nathan Walker, who are now at Millbrook. They've done a bit of a slow start to the season, but they're only 1 defeat in the last 8 games.
Though, isn't it, personally?
Yeah, since that 9-2 defeat to Yateley, it's a very surprising defeat. They lost once in the last 8 games. The last 3 matches were a 2-1 defeat to Aldermaston this week, a 2-0 home win against Ringwood Town, and a 2-0 away win against Tottenham Ealing. Their top scorer is George Hilton with 5 and 12. Ash Clark has come in to take over that management role. He's coming from Worthing Town. He's been 3 up, 3 down, which I think is fair.
Be aware.
Good punch.
Oh.
Ooh. That's a good ball. Very good ball.
Stand up! Stand up! Stand up! Come over!
Free head. Half-time score is Fleetlands 1. I was going to get it the wrong way around then. Deserved lead for Fleetlands. Probably could have extended it with a few more chances that they've had. But Alresford looking dangerous if they can sort their final ball out, I thought.
Yeah, I think that's a fair summary of the game. They took the lead about 26 minutes. Kurt Robbins' 10th goal of the season. Little free kick routine into the box and then nice finish.
Made enough of a connection, didn't he, to
made
get
enough
it in.
to get in. Alresford have looked like they're trying to catch on the break, but I think Aaron Dunn and Callum Mann and the rest of the Fleetlands backline are really sort of containing the strikers. Oscar McCulloch does look a bright spot, I think, for Alresford. When he's got the ball, he's looked lively. He's come very close for a shot the keeper saved. But at this minute, I don't think they've quite done enough to get back in that game.
No, I agree, and I think Fleetlands done enough to warrant their lead.
They have indeed.
Here we go.
Come on, Jack!
That's a good cross as well. That is a
I thought we were going to take the goal kick first. Good win today. Good few thoughts about the game.
So, yeah, it could have been a really different interview I would have with you with 15 to go when we're 2-1 down. Listen, I think the first half, I think we were the better side. We've missed chances some good chances. I think resulted them in to two half chances. Well, one glorious chance. They went through 1-on-1, but that was from our corner.
Yeah.
And I said to the lads at half time, I said, got the goalkeeper to thank. It is his job though. So you know, yeah, we've gone in 1-0, and I've said to them that Alresford, they're a good side and they don't stop working. They changed their shape a little bit. The second half went with one more up top, caused us a little bit of problems, kept our wing backs further back, but we've then created enough chances again to score some goals. But hey, if you don't score, they're always in it, and they got 2 goals. They were in it, and they wanted it more for 20 minutes, for 20 more. They wanted it more, and that was the case. Two goals, and I looked around. I didn't think we was going to get it back in it, and then but credit to them, they stuck at it, scored a goal from a corner, and then Matty Dugan's come on and got the winner. So I'm really pleased because they're a good side and they work hard for their manager. So I think 3-2. I'm delighted with that.
And when you went 2-1 down, how important does you have like experience with like Ash Hales and pointing in midfield, who I thought were brilliant today?
It is massive. I've tried to get, obviously I've come in and the squad has changed completely from last year, and I've tried to bring in some experience, and you need that. So they're good to steady the ship a little bit. I think when you go 2-1 down, you could go 3 or 4. It's the old cliches, but you could do. But you've got to believe that you can get it back. There's enough time to get it back in it, and they kept doing what we were doing, and we're going to create some chances, and then we just hope we're going to get the ball in the net. And luckily for me today, we got the ball in the net, and we reacted and done really well. There's been games early in the season when we haven't done that, and I think early in the season we'd probably lose that game. But yeah, they're a good side. I'm delighted with the 3 points, and it keeps us in and around it. So that's all I can ask for, and you know, see where we're at the turn of the year really.
Ash, not the result you wanted today, but you boys showed a lot of spirit in the second half, didn't you?
Yeah, I think that's one of our issues this year is we're having to wait until half time to sort issues out and just get organised again. I mean, I can't. It's getting frustrating because I'm doing everything I do at half time I do before a game, but for some reason we're still having to wait until half time to get the kick up the bum, and we come out and we look like we actually wanted to play football. We came out, we had the fire, like we wanted it, and yeah, I think that us conceding their second, I think we kind of knew what was going to happen from there. It wasn't a good day at the office. No excuses from me. We've got like boys out, players who would normally start are not available tonight. I've got illnesses as well, but again, I've signed all these players for a reason, so you'd like to have thought that they would have come in and stepped up, and unfortunately they didn't tonight. So congrats to Fleetlands, they definitely deserve their win today.
George Hilton come off the bench for the second half at half time, and he made a big difference in the game, didn't he?
He did, yeah. We spoke about him before the game. George's always a contender on whether he should start or not, but he brings so much off the bench. He brings a lot of impact, which is what we want, and he's a good lad. He understands, he knows his role, he knows his jobs wherever he plays, and again he come on and assisted Bill's goal, so yeah, he done really well.
Obviously when you took the job at the start of the season, it was a complete rebuild job. How difficult has that been?
We was just talking about that the other day actually, compared to now. I think I got appointed on a Friday night, and then the Tuesday was the first set of trials. So I had to wrap around pretty quickly just to get numbers for trials. Even from pre-season till now, the squad has been different. But we've kept the same plan of what we needed, wanted to play the same, and we've done really well. I think. I don't think we deserve to be near the bottom. But we've still got. I think I've got the youngest team in the league, so we've still got a lot to learn. But they're taking it on board, and we're doing well. We're doing all right.
Brilliant. Thank you for your time.
What a great choice it was to come today, because we were meant to be coming to the next home game, but I think that switch around has done us good, because that was a really good second half, wasn't it? And talk about momentum in football and change a game. We saw that twice in the second half, didn't we?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, Alresford looked a completely different team when they came back out for the second half, and they got in the lead deservedly, and then suddenly Fleetland's switch came back on again, and then they got their 2 goals and went back in front, and it was a great end-to-end game of football, I think.
Yeah, and then I think Fleetlands hit back at the right time, didn't they?
Yes.
Like straight away. And then they got deserved. Well, in the end, it was a deserved winner. I thought on the balance in 90 minutes.
Yep.
They were the better team. Good finish into the roof of the net. Probably had a few chances to extend the lead, didn't they? I thought the mate that scored the winner.
Yep.
I think he looked particularly dangerous.
Yep.
Especially down the flank.
I think the two central midfielders, Pointing and Ash
Yeah.
Howes, I said in the interview, I think the experience shows when they went 2-1 down, they didn't crumble. They cheated the team back on. They pushed forward to get that
100%.
equaliser.
And I think worthy winners, and I think, they're looking good, aren't they, this season? So being that playoff fixture for a third season running.
Yes.
But Alresford, they've shown enough signs in that second half, haven't they, to give them hope that they can still go on a run.
Yeah.
I think, like the manager just said, I think if they can start games better, they wouldn't leave themselves with so much work to do.
Yeah, it's a big job as
second
well.
half.
So it's a complete rebuild at the start of the season, and it's going to take a little. It took a little while for the team to gel. And they team, when they went on that 8-game run with one defeat, it's clicking in place, and so it's
Still a long way to go.
It's only going to be upwards
to go, Edward. Yes. And I think that could be the first ever game of football I've watched in like 700 odd games. Don't think there's one offside.
No, I don't remember an offside. You remember you saying that to me? You
Yeah,
say it
I was going to
half-time.
say at half time, but I didn't see one offside second half either. So I think that might be a first for me.
Yeah, well,
Probably for you, probably for the vlog.
That's a rarity, to be
Probably
fair.
for the earth. But just to say, great first visit here.
Yes.
Well looked after, haven't we?
Yes, thank you, Ian, for the drinks and the
fantastic.
badge. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
A lovely little club. Man has done a great job as well of the management team, and it's a nice little ground as well.
Great facilities here.